How are we doing, Cock family? Hope everyone is keeping well, keeping safe, and trading safe as usual. So today's little video is regarding POI selection, and it is about liquidity into your POI. Yeah, and this is something I look at often. It's something I look at pretty much every time I look at selecting a POI. Yeah. Now, as usual, you need to put context around it and build your story. Yeah. Now, this is, like I said, it's something that I would look for when I'm picking my POIs. So, for example, let's say we've got something like this. Let's say we've got a POI here. Now, this is not a strong POI as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Now, like I said, I've done many other videos regarding POI selection, so on and so forth. So, and like I always say, put context into everything that you're going to be doing. Yeah. So test this, test these concepts. And if it suits you, if it fits into your plan, if it adds to your edge, use it. If not, just let it be. Yeah, like I always say, you don't need to know everything to be consistent. But let's say this POI. This is what we refer to as a straight push POI. Yeah. Now, these POIs are likely going to be induced for something higher. Yeah. Not always, but this is what I personally expect to happen. Yeah. Now, there are ways in which you can take trades from here. There are ways in which you can take trades from here, which I won't go into in this video. Maybe something down the line. However, to find a really, really strong POI, or a stronger POI than that, what we want to see is liquidity generated into that POI. So at this instance, what's actually happened is we've got liquidity to take into our POI. So in this case, our supply zone. And from here, you can either have a limit on, or if you want to wait for a confirmation entry on the lower time frame, you can wait for that confirmation entry and then look to trade off. Yeah, so this is something, a little thing that I look for when I'm selecting my POIs. And like I say, guys, it's not wrong. It's not wrong if, let me just do this. It's not wrong to take a trade from POIs like this. It's not wrong to do that. Yeah. However, it's much more higher probability when we've got liquidity to take into that POI, which is what we're focusing on today. Yeah. So let's have a look at a couple of examples, and I'll leave you guys to it. So guys, just before I move on with the examples, if you guys are enjoying the content on this page, give it a like, give it a share. And if you've not already done so, subscribe to this channel. So if you look at this example here, it's similar. So the drawing that I did was something like this. Yeah, so we've got liquidity into this POI. So this is essentially the opposite way around. Yeah, so we have liquidity. In fact, I've got it here anyway. So we've got liquidity into this POI. That's essentially what we've got. Yeah, so we've got liquidity into this POI. What happens when we get into there? Off we go. Yeah, now if you look at this POI here, it's got no liquidity sitting above it. It's got imbalance sitting above it. Yeah, it is a form of liquidity, but I don't want to go into that right now. In terms of structured liquidity, which is what we focused on today, there's no real structured liquidity sitting above it. There's no surprises that it failed. Yeah. Same, let's say here. Literally, so similar, very, very similar. So we have our POI, we have liquidity sitting above our POI, which gets taken, and off we go. Yeah, so if you look at this drawing here, we have liquidity sitting above our chosen POI. Yeah, now, like I say, guys, put context into this. I'm literally focusing on POI selection. So, put context into it. What do I mean by that? So, is it in discount premium? What's the order flow? So on and so forth. Yeah. Now, I've got a couple more examples. Very similar, very similar. Again, if you look at this, we've got liquidity into our POI. Yeah. So, liquidity into our POI. What happens? Price literally just sweeps it, and off it goes. And guess what happens? The same thing repeats itself. We create liquidity. So this is liquidity being generated in already. Before we move off, Why did we do that? We've got liquidity now into our POI. Now this is a refinement. Now I'll let you guys do your own refinements. But these wick refinements are very, very powerful. I might do a video on that later on. Yeah, but essentially, you know, we come into this POI here where people are looking to sell, they sell off just to get taken out. Yeah, because why? If you look at this, it's just a straight push down. There's no liquidity to take into this POI. Yeah, so very, very powerful concept. If you guys give it test it out and see, like I always say, if it adds to your edge, then by all means use it. If it doesn't, just let it be. Yeah. So a quick little concept. I hope you guys took some sort of value from that. And yeah, as usual, if you guys have any questions, just give me a shout on Telegram or on Instagram. And yeah, until next time, trade safe.